I don't know whoever came up with this idea, but there's no way this physically works with the human anatomy.
Welcome to a courtroom where probation hangs by a thread. A defendant swears he's clean, a judge listens closely, and drug tests wait in the shadows. Promises, paperwork, and pressure collide fast. Buckle up for what's coming next. Subscribe, like, and share for more intense courtroom breakdowns right now today, folks.
When the defendant was asked how he will do on probation, he replied, "I am clean. I am going to stay that way. So I will be able to successfully complete probation. I don't talk to anyone or go anywhere. I stay in the house clean and wait on Danny, who is your spouse, to get home. All of my friends are stoners, so I don't hang with them anymore. So here you are with drugs. So you didn't tell the truth, did you? No. You speak English?
Yes.
Speak out. Okay. Thank you. Well, you're not the first one. You're not the first one. Says something before the court so that you get what you want, and then we come back and we find out that all that was just talk. All right. There's a motion to revoke unadjudicated probation here, 19-31705. Is this contested?
No. True to 1 through 8.
Sir?
True to 1 through 8, all allegations.
We have an agreement for 18
What?
months. 18 months, state judge.
You know what? Lacey, I guess I don't know how to work this pad, but it doesn't work like the other ones do.
It should.
I'm just trying to open that one.
Oh, you have to use the, I think it's the new stylus, because from, I know.
Yeah, but it's on the wrong end.
Do you want me to cut it off?
Yeah. What are you talking about?
The string?
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's the stylus is fixed and fixed to this.
Yeah. So from my understanding,
Yeah,
Judge.
But see, this doesn't, up at the top, it doesn't give you any slack.
I mean, I can cut it off the string if that works.
You might try rotating the tablet, Judge. It may rotate with you.
We're not. Okay, that's a waiver formal reading at the end of the motion to revoke unadjudicated probation. Can we proceed in some?
Yes.
Raise your right hand, sir. Do you solemnly swear or affirm any statement you make during this hearing shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Yes, sir. Lower your hand. In summary, it states that on November 15th, 2019, in this court, you were placed on 5 years deferred for unadjudicated probation for the state jail felony of illegal possession of controlled substance. Is all of that true?
That's right.
Something doesn't make sense in the full page of this, because if he's on probation November of 19, he would have been off probation November 5 years would have ended November 24. This was filed on October 17th of 2025.
You signed the extension in July of 24 for 2 years.
Okay.
That's accurate, Judge.
So that 5 years deferred or unadjudicated probation was extended 2 years,
That's right.
which would have then resulted until what, 2026, I guess. And this motion was filed on November 15th. Was filed on October 17th of 2025. So you were on probation in this case, correct? And this is probation for the state jail felony of illegal possession of controlled substances. All right. We're not going to do 1 through 8. We're just going to do 1. We only need 1. How about number 2 states the defendant provided a urine sample on or about, providing urine sample on or about.
No.
That doesn't make any sense. Providing urine sample on or about for scientific analysis on or about. Let's take the first on or about out, okay?
Yes, sir.
We're gonna.
This is where credibility collapses. Earlier promises of sobriety clash violently with lab results showing drugs in his system. The courtroom feels it instantly. Words mean nothing against science here. Every pause, every sigh screams consequence as the agreement hardens and the outcome becomes inevitable for everyone watching this unfold.
Provided a urine sample for scientific analysis on or about August 8th, August 11th, August 12th, September 9th, all 2025, that showed the presence of metallic byproducts of barbiturates, benzodiazepine, and tetrahydrocannabinol marijuana in violation of condition 10 of your deferred or unadjudicated probation order. Is that allegation true and correct as it is alleged?
Yes, sir.
Are you pleading true and correct
Yes, sir.
to it voluntarily and because it is true as it is alleged?
Yes, sir.
You understand that a true and correct, that truly and correctly pleading to a violation of 1 or more conditions of probation, that is enough to grant a motion to revoke probation. Your probation can be revoked. You can be sentenced to no less than 180 days up to 2 years.
Yes, sir.
In the state jail. Knowing that, do you insist on pleading true today?
Yes, sir.
I find you were pleading true voluntarily. You understand and appreciate the consequences of pleading true.
Yes, sir.
The agreement has been reached where you would be pleading true. Your probation would be revoked. You would be sentenced to 18 months in the state jail. Is that your understanding?
Yes, sir.
If I follow this agreement, you have no right of appeal. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I got a problem here. How does it erase things?
You have to push the button on the pen. Here's the button.
Where's the button on the
Right
pen?
here.
Okay.
Push the button and
You got to hold it down.
yeah,
Judge.
hold the button down and then it's
It's just, what is that? I don't know. I don't know where it is. I'm supposed to get
the
that.
button, you know. And hold it down and then erase. Because that's what they told me.
All it's doing is putting ink on it.
If there are 2 buttons, I think it's the top button.
Yeah.
I tried both. They're doing this, they're just throwing ink on it.
Technology.
You're told both now at the same time.
How do you,
That's
how do you do that? With one
I
thumb?
put my thumb on there.
What's not happening? Okay. All right. If I follow this, you have no right of appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
show you, sir, what's marked as, this one says true allegations 1 through 8. I'm going to take that out. So that's not what happens. I don't know whoever came up with this idea, but there's no way this physically works with the human anatomy.
All of
You
you,
can't put your finger on both of these and keep it long because it just, it gives out.
Maybe you should figure out if you're holding a pen.
these are upgrades, Your Honor, technological upgrades.
Better than ever.
Does you have to?
I just want one that works. That's all.
Right here.
At least they've managed to get them to load a bit faster than when they first switched.
You know what, on that, well, we're gonna have to take first of all, the pen doesn't stretch to the top of the page. And for the beginning, I know we're gonna have to cut that, but I mean, that's just a design defect. I mean, you would think in the manufacturer would have caught that. Well, again, the agreement is whatever's. See, and there's smudges on every page that we have to deal with. I mean, people make, when you hit it, there's a smudge up at the top here that is circling a word that then makes it emphasized. Whatever sentence, okay, this sentence that is agreed upon is that you would be serving 18 months, sentenced to 18 months in a state jail. Is that true?
That's right.
And if I follow that, you have the right of appeal, you understand?
That's right.
I show you what's marked there on that page. Did you sign that? Understand it, discuss it with your attorney, or the contents true and correct?
That's right.
States Exhibit 1 is tendered into evidence.
No
Without objection, with me. Among other things, this states you are waiving also any right of appeal if I follow this agreement, which I am going to do.
That's right.
If nothing further, I'm going to find, well, you have, Mr. Castillo, you have pleaded true to allegation 2 of this motion to revoke unadjudicated probation voluntarily, knowingly, intelligently. That is enough to grant this motion to revoke probation by a preponderance of the evidence or greater. Your deferred or unadjudicated probation is hereby revoked. Earlier, in this case, you pleaded guilty voluntarily to the state jail felony of illegal possession of a controlled substance. You were mentally competent to do so. You understood and appreciated the consequences of pleading guilty. There was sufficient evidence supporting your plea of true. States Exhibit 1 admitted at that hearing to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Now that your deferred or unadjudicated probation is hereby revoked, I hereby find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt of that underlying state jail felony. I'm following this agreement. You are hereby sentenced to confinement in state jail for 18 months. You will be given credit, of course, for all time you have served in relation to this case. Do you understand what is that to that? That is all.
At the end, the judge delivers finality. Probation revoked, guilt confirmed, 18 months in state jail, no appeal allowed. Deferred mercy officially ends here. This case shows how fast freedom disappears when conditions break. If this breakdown helped you, like, comment, share, and subscribe for more real courtroom stories today.